Hello and welcome to my second Spectrum review for a game called Automania, and I am interghost. Here is the cover of the game. It was in a series of games called the Wally Week games, and that was the first one, followed by Pyjamarama, which is probably the best in the series. Then Everyone's a Wally, which is also a very good game. Herbert's Dummy Run, which I never actually played, and 3 Weeks in Paradise, which is also okay, but I thought was probably the worst of the Wally Week series of games. So this game came out in 1984, and the last game, 3 Weeks in Paradise, actually came out in 1986, so they actually produced 5 games in 2 years. As you can see, you are Wally, and you have to. The game consists of 2 screens really. You've got the storeroom, which is the room I'm in at the moment, and what you've got to do is you've got to collect the car bits and take it into the second room, which is the garage or the workshop, and take the pieces up to the platform where the unfinished car is, and it adds it to the car. As you can see at the top of the screen, there is a timeline, which you have to get the next piece of the car before that time runs out. So this is again, it's like the Manic Miner type series. Although the Manic Miner series was a lot more popular, I think that this game is better than Manic Miner. It's certainly a lot easier to play. This game came out, when it first came out, it was £6.95, so it wasn't a budget game, so it's quite an expensive game. I'll just show you an advert, which was about when the game first came out. So you get, basically there's 10 levels in this game. Each level you have to build a different car, and obviously the levels get increasingly harder. And also each car goes up in value, so you start off with building this 2CV car, and then you work all the way up to building a Rolls Royce at the end. The reason I'm jumping over the items on the platforms, like the BP can and the kettle, is because of that. If you walk over the platform where there is an item, you fall through the floor, and it kills you. And you only have 2 lives, and if I remember rightly, your lives go back up to 2 when you go to the next level, so you have 2 lives for each level. And the BP cans is probably one of the first product placements in a game, I would say. You had this BP cans here. They also did it in a game called Clumsy Colin, where I'll just show you this other advert which was around at the time. Yeah, Clumsy Colin was a game where they had KP skips, the crisps in the advert. So they've been doing that ever since, advertising different products. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just sticking in those adverts in between, just so that there's something else to look at, because the game isn't that thrilling. So jump over this tyre. So I've got 3 more bits to get. Once those bits are complete, the car will drive off and you'll go to the next level. The 5 games in the Wally Week series were never actually released as a one cassette with all the games on. They were released, however, as a Christmas special, which had Automania and Pyjamarama on it, which is, I'll just show you here. So also it says here that with the twin pack you get a Christmas card, which I've never actually seen. So I'm wondering if that will appear on eBay one day and how much that will actually go for, because I expect that's quite rare to get the 2 games on 1 tape with the extra Christmas card. So that'd be quite interesting to find out. But the 5 games were great games. I was going to do a Pajama Rama review, but I'll do that another time. But I thought I'd start at the start, do this game first, and then hopefully I'll get time to do all the rest of the games. So we've got these 2 more bits to go. When we get to the door, I'll just show you another little clip of, this is quite a good clip, it's of the people who created the game. Here we go. With a very scary Wally head stuck in the middle. The actual Wally character appears in all the games. He also has extra people in his family, which you actually meet in Everyone's a Wally. And you also notice this is the first appearance of the doors, the door which you walk between the 2 screens. Is also in all the other games. So we just got this 1 more piece, and then what I'll do after that is I'll show you all the different cars which you can create in this game. So it's quite a simple game, but it's quite a good game as well. And also, unlike quite a lot of Spectrum games, you can actually complete the game. It's one of the only Spectrum games I actually ever completed, or could be bothered to complete. So just take this last piece up to the top, and once I've done that, problem is, see, the top bit you have to jump in the exact right place to get their piece to fit, which is quite annoying, but just find the right place here. There we go, and that's the car complete. So well done, Wally, you're promoted to the next car. So then you go on to the next level. So what I'll do now is if I show you all the different 10 cars which you can create in the game, then after that I'll just show you the title screen, which is quite funny. Just to say, that score code down the bottom there, they did actually run a competition where every month they would give away £100 for the top scorer, and what you'd have to do is send off that code to Microgen, and then the winner would get £100, which is a lot of money those days. So there's all the cars, and now I'll just show you the intro with the great music. Thanks for watching, and subscribe and leave